Okay, so for today, I'm going to make a trade system in Minecraft. Okay, edition. Two-player trade. Okay, two-player trade. Two-player trade in Minecraft. This is the system over here.
May busog, pero may manginasal busog. Manginasal, chicken inasal.
Okay, so I'm thinking about. Okay, I'm thinking about to make our trade center. Okay, so I mean this is not a trade center, but if you're gonna ask me carefully, what is this building for? Well, this building for in the world that I'm building is is what I call the city hall. Okay, and if we're talking about city hall must have trades, must have money system, currency, and many more things. Okay, so to make this thing even much more functional, I made a system for the admin room like this. There you go. You open up, and here you go. You see command blocks and you see barriers. So this barriers basically controls every life in every life of our command blocks, due to the fact that people can just remove it or touch it or destroy it, so and if they made the mistake, they made a problem, our whole efforts will be gone. So if I press this, all of the reputation or fame or cash or whatever currency that I'm thinking about in here can be removed. As I press the button, it activates. It activates. And if I press it again, it will be removed. So it was working in this kind of way. So the thing that I'm thinking about reputation is that this will basically focus on your good and bad behavior in the game. Now, for the reputation that I'm thinking about is this will give people more time to play the game. Okay, because it's not all about being rich. Okay, it's not all about when you are in a server or something. It's not all about having a netherite or diamonds in the game. It's not all about those kind of things. So I designed this city hall to be much more functional in the way that it must used to be. Okay, it should be blah blah blah. Okay, so now this is the city hall crowd control. So it works the same in here, but this room, the admin room, focus on the admins. Okay, which is me and Liney, which is my partner. Okay, so the crowd control specifically focus on the people around it. Okay, who is part with our server. Okay, so I designed everything in this city hall, but in terms of building it, me and Liney did our thing in here on the outsides and the inside. I'm just focusing on the inside. Imagine I had a hard time, like I focused on the interior for almost a day. So I'm not good at. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not good at it. But in terms of command, I am responsible for every command because I would like to make my world even better. Okay, to perform well. So as you see, as I'm saying, this is the crowd control room. Okay, so this focus on on the people, as I've said. So if you press that thing and scoreboard players add subscribe, I mean, that is just an example of a person, okay? Now, if I change subscribe into something, that will be added in the leaderboard. So when I press that, there will be one subscriber in our reputation. I mean, the reputation is the list of our people who is part of the city. So if there's a new member in our team that would like to join, basically I have to make use of that kind of thing in order for us to basically record them one by one, okay, for their behaviors, for their actions, and etc. So basically the crowd control will help us to see the new members of our society. Now, for having a penalty, I'm thinking about that kind of thing. Like, I mean, making a command block is not that hard to use. It's just you have to learn on it on YouTube or something like this while playing the game, etc. And as you see, I combined command blocks with redstone so that yeah, it will be much more functional and reliable. Okay, so now on the second floor, it's just there's a shortcut in here and then there's a shortcut there. I don't know what I'm thinking about in the center part, but as you see, when you go here, there's an ATM machine. So this ATM machine, basically, when you have a this is too common, like when you play a server or whatever server it is, it's something like I open this thing, I put a glowing in sack inside, but once there's a new player who come and open that thing, he will just see like this. This is what he's going to see, nothing. So it's gonna be like that. Okay, so I just focus on making some designs in the class, so that once you go up, you eventually see the ink and the what do you call this, the ATM or the ender chest. Okay, and then what I'm thinking about over here is something like armor, like I might be selling armors in here or something. And for this one, I am thinking about is for another thing, which is what I'm about to learn, okay, which is a new trading system, a two-player system. Okay, it's something like, okay, I want to trade with Elytra for a lot of diamonds, and yeah, okay, and when they're doing that, I should be around. Okay, I want to be around, or or they can do their own thing. Now, if they made mistakes, okay, they have to give a screenshot on me, and I will try to give them a penalty in terms of the leaderboard. Okay, the leaderboard or the scoreboard. But as you see, it should be called scoreboard. But since I changed the scoreboard into reputation, it will focus on reputation. Like that's the reason why, like if you have a high reputation, what would happen there if you have a high reputation in my world is that in our server is that basically it will affect your living, your living. Okay, it's something like, okay, you have a high reputation. What would happen there is that people will respect you, people will trade more onto you because you are respected. But if your reputation is just low like this, okay, like the subscribe one in our list, basically that person is not well respected and not well known. Okay, so you have to be well respected in order for you to gain more friends, gain more connections, etc. So as you see, what I'm thinking about here is a two-player system trade. Okay, the two-player system trade is just not that big. It's not gonna consume that much, but I'm gonna make it big so that it's gonna look good. Because I'm not really good at big buildings. Okay, I'm not really good at big buildings. When I'm building something, I just focus on the function. Okay, I just focus on the function. That's why, as you see, when I'm building something, it's more on hallways, it's more on free space, etc. It's not totally when I'm building something, it's not all about the aesthetics. It's sometimes I build something for functions. Not always, not sometimes, but always. Okay, like I always focus on the function, because if I'm gonna ask me what's the purpose of a big building if there's no purpose, right? So yeah, that's my point of view. Okay, so actually, I'm not sure what are the things that I'm still thinking about to add in the server, due to the fact that we are still new in this world, okay, in this server. Okay, so I'm eager to get more ideas from people, so that I can we can be more competitive in terms of the game. Because here's the thing, let's say we have an ATM that is very common. We have two-player trade center, which is very uncommon. Like when you go in a game or on a server, there's no trade system most of the time. So and then there's a scoreboard in the game. What else can we possibly do in the server after that, right? I mean, make some of redstone machineries, etc. I'm thinking about like a vending machine in the city hall. So if you're gonna look carefully at on what the things that I'm thinking about, or the progress of our city hall, it is very, very cool. Okay, it's something like um, it's something like like when you need something, okay, you just go in the city hall. How like even the city hall is far from you or something, you have to go in the city hall, because in city hall there's a currency, there's a reputation, like this reputation that I'm thinking about. It's something like, I don't know if it should be a choice of other people, or they should be, like it depends on their choice, or I have to command them that, hey, you're a new player, you have to be part of the reputation thing in the city hall. And so what I'm thinking about is something like, okay, so if you're aware about the city hall, you have to be part of the reputation scoreboard thing, okay? In this kind of way, that's what I'm thinking. I don't want to force people, just to be honest. But basically, if you understand my point of view, if you have reputation, you have more connection, you have you can be part of the video commonly, like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. And then up here I'm thinking about like because this on the second floor is something like, like the it's a basic room, it's a basic level, okay, it's a basic place, okay. On the ground level, it's more on the command, and players cannot touch it, it's something like that. So on the second floor, it's more on the players, okay, it's not on me, it's more on the players, they can do their thing there. Now on the third floor that I'm thinking about is, besides the trade center in here, I'm thinking about like a big it's not totally big, like a table in here, like a table somewhere here, I don't know, and I'm not sure where will it be placed, but I want over here, over here, maybe something like that, because I'm going to destroy this and make a window in there, or somewhere here or there. So I'm not that sure yet. In terms of the roof, Liney, my partner, did that, and actually at the first place, as she finished the stairs here, actually I didn't like it, but here's the thing, as I've said to myself, okay, you know what, she's my partner, okay, so I have to learn how to adopt, okay. At this moment I'm not alone anymore, I have a partner, so I have to cooperate with her. And what I did is something like this, because before the old picture of this one is something like it's it's just a pure quartz, there's no wood. Okay, so it's just white walls there, white walls here, stairs, very very pale. Okay, so what I did is I put some wood, flowers, windows, you know and then make another window over here, just like what she did over here. So I just copy that and make my own version in here, which is wood version. And so far it's good. Okay, it's good. If you're gonna ask me what happened in here, I just broke the sign there and the water fall out and then boom. So I'm gonna fix that later. So now that's it for now, guys. Okay, I'm thinking about to make a lot of things in the city hall in this kind of way. Well, basically, we can start the server, and once we start, well, I'm thinking about to make it much more better. Okay, like make it much more better. Where is it? Subscription. There you go. Like I am thinking about to upgrade it in a realm. Okay, because that's what I'm thinking. Like if I make a realm, then we can get more people, and when we get more people, I will gain more followers and subscribers. I mean, I believe into that because I already spend money, something like that. So if you spend money and you do good creations and good contents, well, people will believe in you, trust you, etc. So and despite of that, and I mean, the more people, the better for my server, due to the fact that it is gonna be I can get more ideas, okay, from people, and I can gain more friends, connections, etc. So actually, Lainey didn't. The last time Lainey saw this kind of design that I make is like it's just a first floor design. Okay? It's just a first floor design, and the second floor was just pure wall. Okay, just pure wall, and right now we have second floor, we have third floor. I mean, bro, I just did that for almost like not sure, but it's something like 5 hours, more than 5 hours, because I sleep a while ago, and like I'm playing in mobile. It's not that hard. It's not that so easy. So I mean, even I have the slash fail in here. If even I have the slash fail, it's getting hard. It's difficult. Okay, I might say it's difficult. Like you go here, okay, you type that position in the chat, and then let's say you want to fill that area into here. Okay, something like you want to clear that area, you have to type that position again in chat, and something like it's all manual. Okay, it's all manual before you fill up everything. Okay, so on the ceiling, on the floor, I make use of the slash fill, and the rest of it was like building it manually. So and I'm gonna be honest on you, it's a little bit tough.